Gurudev Jaya Jaya Gurudev Jaya Jaya Gurudev Jaya Jaya Gurudev Jaya Jaya.
Namaste. We begin our satsang meditation first starting with meditation. We'll chant some mantras before to create a nice positive mood, vibration in your body, mind, and in our sangha. After that, I'll guide you into the basic steps to meditation. Then we'll observe silent meditation for a while. Then we'll continue the meditation with chanting. Jaya Ganesha, Jaya Ganesha, Jaya Ganesha, Pahi Mam. Shri Ganesha, Shri Ganesha, Shri Ganesha, Raksha Mam. Jaya Ganesha, Jaya Ganesha, Jaya Ganesha, Pahi Mam. Shri Ganesha, Shri Ganesha, Shri Ganesha, Raksha Mam. Jaya Ganesha, Jaya Ganesha, Jaya Ganesha, Pahi Mam. Jaya Ganesha, Jaya Ganesha, Jaya Ganesha, Pahi Mam. Shri Ganesha, Shri Ganesha, Shri Ganesha, Raksha Mam. Shri Ganesha, Shri Ganesha, Shri Ganesha, Raksha Mam. Sharvana Bhava, Sharvana Bhava, Sharvana Bhava, Pahi Mam. Subramanya, 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 Raksha Mam. Sharvana Bhava, Sharvana Bhava, Sharvana Bhava, Pahi Mam. Subramanya, 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 Raksha Mam. Jaya Saraswati, Jaya Saraswati, Jaya Saraswati, Pahi Mam. Shri Saraswati, Shri Saraswati, Shri Saraswati, Raksha Mam. Jaya Saraswati, Jaya Saraswati, Jaya Saraswati, Pahi Mam. Shri Saraswati, Shri Saraswati, Shri Saraswati, Raksha Mam. Jaya Saraswati, Jaya Saraswati, Jaya Saraswati, Pahi Mam. Jaya Saraswati, Jaya Saraswati, Jaya Saraswati, Pahi Mam. Shri Saraswati, Shri Saraswati, Shri Saraswati, Raksha Mam. Shri Saraswati, Shri Saraswati, Shri Saraswati, Raksha Mam. Sit up straight. Be comfortable in your posture, in your seat. Make your spine, neck, and head in one vertical straight line. Take a few deep breaths, full yogic breath. Make your exhalation longer than the inhalation. And relax the body. Let the breath flow now, gently, normally, in and out. And relax your body. You could survey the body from your toes going up to the head. Mentally let go of the tension, stiffness, and relax. Consciously now withdraw the mind from all thoughts and distractions. Focus the mind at the point between the eyebrows. This point is referred to as the third eye, Ajna Chakram, the seat of consciousness. So train your mind to rest at that point. Every time you sit for meditation, focus the mind at the point between the eyebrows. Relax the body, breath flowing normally in and out. So the objective is to make your mind serene, calm, peaceful. For that to happen, you have to reduce the agitation in the mind. This happens to the extent that you're able to focus the mind, develop one-pointed concentration. You withdraw the mind from all distractions, thoughts. Focus it at the point between the eyebrows. Give the mind something to focus on, object. Here you're using a mantra as the object for your concentration. Develop focus, concentration. If you don't have a mantra, simply repeat Om mentally, continuously. Om. Om is the word, the beginning of all creation, that which expresses Brahman, the one without a second. The bija, the seed, the vibration, and the Ajna Chakram, the third eye, is Om. When the mind is relaxed, naturally you experience that pulsation of Om at that point. Meditation is not a complicated thing, it's a natural, simple practice. Through the practice of asana, proper breathing, proper diet, you're able to release the stiffness and tension from the body. You're able to reduce the agitation in the mind by focusing it on one object. Here we're using a mantra. You don't need to jump from one mantra to another, allowing yourself to feel that maybe the other mantra is better. The mantras that we chant here, that we are involved in, they're called moksha mantras, mantras for liberation. They're associated with the loving aspect of the divine. Most families, most people, most culture, most religion, they have an ideal meaning, whatever your understanding or your belief of God is, that's your ideal. If you're a Christian, you say Jesus is your ideal. You could simply sit there, visualize Jesus at a point between your eyebrows, just simply repeat, Om Jesus, Om Jesus, mentally. If Buddha is your ideal, the mantra, Om Mani Padme Hum. If it's Rama, Om Shri Ram Jai Jai Ram. Krishna, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. If it's a mother, there are so many aspects of the mother, but here we mainly deal with three aspects: Durga, Lakshmi, Saraswati. Durga is that aspect of the divine, of the mother, that helps you to rise above tamas, laziness. To the extent that you're able to do that, then Lakshmi will manifest in you, meaning prosperity. If you use your prosperity in the right way, to educate yourself, to pursue the spiritual path, Saraswati will manifest in you, goddess of wisdom and knowledge. So whatever your ideal is, use that as your object of concentration. And as the mind becomes one-pointed, absorbed in the mantra, you'll experience waves of shanti, of peace flooding your body and mind. The same simple practice, you don't have to change it at different points and different times. Say mantra with love, devotion, one-pointed focus, concentration, eventually lead you into that state that is called meditation. Meditation is a state that you will reach when the mind becomes focused, concentrated, one-pointedness, losing awareness of time and space. As that continues, you take the mind out of this state of duality into the fourth dimension that is called samadhi, nirvana, turiya. Doesn't matter what you call it, that will be your experience in that fourth state, transcending all the limitations of body, senses, mind, intellect, ego. To wake up into that fourth state, call it samadhi, nirvana. In that state, you experience that you are divine. You are the spirit, the soul, the Atman. Divine means perfection. That is who you are, the self, the soul. That state of experience is referred to as enlightenment. You're enlightened as to who you really are. But ultimately is your goal and purpose of its existence as a human being, to reach enlightenment. That is referred to as moksha, liberation, freedom. Continue silently for a few minutes. We'll continue meditation with chanting. These mantras were arranged by my Guru, Swaminatha Brahmananda, in a nice sequence, logical sequence. In raga, raga means melody, tala means rhythmic pattern, cycle. The first part is dadra, 6 beats. Second part is keherwa, 4 beats. And as teacher trainees, you are advised, and this is what we do here twice a day, morning, evening, chanting the same mantras. So by the end of the 2 weeks, you will be familiar with it and start to enjoy, experience the effect, positive effect of mantra chanting. Okay? So we'll continue with that. Ganesh, Jaya Ganesh, Jaya Ganesh, Pahi Mam. Shri Ganesh, Shri Ganesh, Shri Ganesh, Raksha Mam. Jaya Ganesh, Jaya Ganesh, Jaya Ganesh, Pahi Mam. Shri Ganesh, Shri Ganesh, Shri Ganesh, Raksha Mam. Jaya Ganesh, Jaya Ganesh, Jaya Ganesh, Pahi Mam. Jaya Ganesh, Jaya Ganesh, Jaya Ganesh, Pahi Mam. Shri Ganesh, Shri Ganesh, Shri Ganesh, Raksha Mam. Shri Ganesh, Shri Ganesh, Shri Ganesh, Raksha Mam. Sharvana Bhava, Sharvana Bhava, Sharvana Bhava, Pahi Mam. Subramanya, 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 Raksha Mam. Sharvana Bhava, Sharvana Bhava, Sharvana Bhava, Pahi Mam. Subramanya, 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 Raksha Mam. Jaya Saraswati, Jaya Saraswati, Jaya Saraswati, Pahi Mam. Shri Saraswati, Shri Saraswati, Shri Saraswati, Raksha Mam. Jaya Saraswati, Jaya Saraswati, Jaya Saraswati, Pahi Mam. Shri Saraswati, Shri Saraswati, Shri Saraswati, Raksha Mam. Jaya Saraswati, Jaya Saraswati, Jaya Saraswati, Pahi Mam. Jaya Saraswati, Jaya Saraswati, Jaya Saraswati, Pahi Mam. Shri Saraswati, Shri Saraswati, Shri Saraswati, Raksha Mam. Shri Saraswati, Shri Saraswati, Shri Saraswati, Raksha Mam. Jaya Guru Shiva, Guru Hari, Guru Ram, Jagat Guru, Param Guru, Satguru Sham. Jaya Guru Shiva, Guru Hari, Guru Ram, Jagat Guru, Param Guru, Satguru Sham. Om Adi Guru Advaita Guru Ananda Guru Om. Chid Guru Chid Gana Guru Chid Maya Guru Om. Guru Chid Gana Guru Chid Maya Guru Om. Om Adi Guru Advaita Guru Ananda Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Om Namah Shivaya. 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 Om Namo Narayanaya. 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 Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Shivanandaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Satgurunataya. Om Namo Bhagavate Shivanandaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Satgurunataya. नमो भगवते विष्णुदेवनन्दाय। ॐ नमो भगवते श्री गुरुनाथाय। नमो भगवते नादा ब्रह्मानंद। ओम नमो भगवते श्री गुरुनाथाय। श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। राम जय राम जय जय राम।
श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम।
श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम।
श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम।
कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं। कृष्ण वन्दे जगद्गुरुं। कृष्ण वन्दे जगद्गुरु। श्री कृष्ण वन्दे जगद्गुरु।
कृष्ण वन्दे जगद्गुरु। श्री कृष्ण वन्दे जगद्गुरु।
आनन्दोऽहम् आनन्दोऽहम् आनन्दं ब्रह्मानन्दम्। आनन्दोऽहम् आनन्दोऽहम् आनन्दं ब्रह्मानन्दम्। ॐ नमः शिवाय। ॐ नमः शिवाय। ॐ नमः शिवाय। ॐ नमः शिवाय। Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Namah Shivaya. Om 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 Namah Shivaya. Shivaya Namah. 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 Om Namah Shivaya. Samba Sada Shiva. Samba Shivom Hara. Har 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 Namah Shivaya. Bam 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 Namah Shivaya. Om 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 Namah Om Shanti. Feels like heaven, isn't it? Is how they chant in heaven. So amazing. Just 2 days you guys are here and you're chanting so nicely. I must be a very good teacher. Am I a good teacher? Or a great teacher? So they're not even reading from the book anymore. All you have to do is have confidence in yourself, your abilities, instead of finding all the reasons why we're not able to be successful. That's the biggest obstacle to success. Lack of confidence, doubts in your own self. There is nothing that can be more empowering than to know that you are divine. I am divine. There is nobody that is more divine than you. Everybody is divine. What is divine? Means perfection, isn't it? Oh, this one is more perfect than me. That's because your identification, you're identifying with the body, senses, mind, intellect. And what is beauty? What is this body? What makes it this one more beautiful than the other person? It's stupid conditioning. Whatever they did with Photoshop and so on, this cover, magazine, you try to emulate that. But it's beneath that. Can be a diseased body, and worse yet, a diseased mind. People only think about the disease in the body, what to eat, what to drink, how to nourish this body. How about the mind? Nobody tell you about the disease in the mind. Until you reach a crisis situation, they have to put you in an institution. And kill the mind with drugs. The most important instrument that you have, tool for your own evolution. When you think about health, don't only think about this body, your mind. In fact, you're only thinking about the physical body. How many bodies you have? 3 bodies. That's what you learn here in 2 days. You have the physical body, the astral body, the causal body. And it's not that they're separate. It's all integrated. But you're only aware of the surface of your existence, the physical body, which is made up of the elements, the food sheet. That's why it's called Annamaya Kosha, made up of elements. All the pizza and ice cream and so on. Potatoes, tomatoes. Most people, their body is made up of all kinds of dead animals. Or live animals. You ever see anybody eating a live chicken? A live cow? only tigers and lions and so on evolved animals, isn't it? Give them vegetarian food to eat. People try that. They have their cat and their dog and they try to make them vegetarians. Give them clothes to wear also. So they start to suffer from all kinds of disease that the human beings have. The owner, the mental problems the pets have. Am I getting in trouble? So they're being so humane, you know. They know what cat food is and dog food. So they feed them cat food, dog food. Make them vegetarians. Instead of allowing the cat to go and hunt for their food, catch a mice, a rat, a bird. That way they get exercise. They're sharpening their faculties, their senses and so on. They're getting their exercise that they need. You teaching a cat yoga, how to relax. Teaching them downward dog. Isn't that funny? They run out of animals, they start teaching goat yoga. Or they're practicing goat yoga. Anyhow. So, you're here, what attracted you to this place is Sampoorna Yoga. Complete, full approach. Now you're here, you know that it's not just a physical body. I'm made up of 3 bodies. Astral body, causal body. This food sheath, Annamaya Kosha, it deteriorates. It's struggling to go back to the elements. You borrow these elements, formulated, fashion this physical body. But the elements want to go back to its original state, natural state. So deterioration takes place. But through the practice of yoga, asana, pranayama, proper diet, and so on, we can maintain good health. But for what purpose? There should be a higher purpose to this existence, especially as human beings. Wherein though this physical body is an amazing machine, the creator, God, divine intelligence, whatever you want to call it, refer to it as, is absolute knowledge, absolute existence, absolute bliss. That divinity is functioning everywhere, expressing passing through mineral kingdom, plant kingdom, animal kingdom. How many billions of incarnations? In mineral kingdom, there's a lot of grossness, denseness. So you're not, it's there. Life is not perceptible, but you know the minerals are growing, isn't it? It is the same self. It's because it's covered by so much of denseness. You're not able to, you're not aware of. Understand? But that self, the soul, who you are, trapped in that situation, want to experience or express its fullness. In order for that to happen, it starts to formulate better and better medium to express that fullness. So then it transits into the plant species, starting with the plankton, unicellular plant. And for that unicellular plant to express as more complex, start to grow as trees, different kind of trees, moving up the chain. Until maybe the redwood, some trees thousands of years old, isn't it? But it's the same self trapped in that tree form. Can't move about and so on. But you know it's growing, moving up to the sun, getting energy, synthesizing it, foraging in the earth for food. Then it transits into the animal species. What's the difference between animal and plant?
Walk around.
The animal can move about. Things which are alive and can move about is called animal. With the same self, the same intelligence. So as a plant, animal species, starting from the unicellular, we say amoeba, moving up the chain like that. Quite likely starting from the water, the ocean, and so on. Then moving out from that on the land, and more versatile instrument to express more of its fullness. Moving up the chain until it transits into the human species. But throughout this movement, mineral kingdom, plant kingdom, animal kingdom, billions and billions of incarnations, harvesting all these experiences, it's called karma. And all those experiences, we say, the karma is called sanchita karma. So you're a trillion, many trillion years of karma, man. Have a big bank balance. But all you've harvested from these embodiment, plant kingdom, animal kingdom, is survival. That drive to survive. By the time you reach the human species, what is predominating in your personality is all this drive to survive, to procreate. That's why you find it so strong. 99.9999% of humanity is on that level, survival mode. And that is expressed as lust, anger, greed, hatred, jealousy, envy, fear. Some religion call it the 7 deadly sins. You never see it written as the 7 lively sins. Lust, lusting for name, fame, power, wealth. So everybody is lusting after something, man. Isn't it? Lust, which leads to anger. If your lust is not satisfied, anger. If it's satisfied, it leads to greed. Hatred. Somebody has more than you, you hate that person. Jealousy, you're jealous of them. Envy, envious, you're envious. Fear, it leads to a lot of fear. Even if you have it, you're afraid you're going to lose it. So this is what predominates in the basic humanity. And life after life, you're involved in that, reinforcing it, isn't it? Reinforcing your jealousy, your envy, your fear, your greed, your anger, and so on. So the Sanchita karma, the big bang balance, every time you embody, you come to work out just a portion of that. And that is called prarabdha karma, Prarabdha, prarabdha karma. That is, so that you come, that is the cause of this embodiment, the prarabdha karma, that is unfolding. You're looking for something, my dear? What did I last said? Huh? So prarabdha karma, Prarabdha, prarabdha karma, is the cause of this embodiment. And that is unfolding, which is what you have created in your past life. You understand? And this embodiment is the effect of the cause, what you have created. The objective is to work it out. But if you don't know how to work it out, to experience liberation, freedom, you're creating more karma. And that is called agami karma. A-G-A-M-I, agami karma. And that is further added on to your sanchita karma, to your bank balance. For you to reach enlightenment, liberation, freedom, moksha, you exhaust all of this. But because you don't know how to do it, you're creating more and more, adding on to your bank. So in effect, you are a karma machine, manufacturing karma all the time. You understand? driven by your nature. So if you don't know how to work it out, then you're creating more bondage. If you reach that state in your life where you question, it should come naturally. Is this all there is to this life? Eating, drinking, sleeping, procreating, having some brief moments of pleasure. Unless you're super rich. You have the yacht and the this and the that, and all kind of drugs and drinks and tequila. What else?
Whiskey.
Whiskey. What's it shaken or not stuff?
Tequila. No.
You don't know. What happened to you? You lived too long in this ashram. What did James Bond drink? Shaken or not stirred? Martini, man. And you have all kind of drugs, all kind of weeds and whatever you're smoking. You guys should be very rich. How many weeds we have in the garden there? Huh? Every day, I tell this girl, you know, she's rolling up the dollar bill. I said, you need to put some weed in it. But that's all the rich people, that's all they do, snorting any kind of white powder they see. But I heard that they're different color now. And all that thing going out into the brain. These people are really stupid, destroying their brain. The brain is the most important and valuable tool that you have. They haven't devised ways of pouring it in your ears and eyes and so on, just in nose. You ever try that, Rama? You're such an exceptional person. That's why you're here. This is your home. You're not fascinated that you're missing all these things in life? You're a very rare species. Some people stay, they last a few years, even 6 years and so, but they slide back, man. Down. Thinking that they miss so much in life. So when you start to ask questions, there must be more to this life than this. It doesn't make sense. I've been striving to be like this guy on this yacht with string bikinis and so on there. But then I see that life is so miserable. Naturally, there must be another way. Something better than that. That is when a restlessness starts in your life, in your mind. Because you're satisfying the basic necessities of survival. You have enough food, enough clothes, enough shelter. Huh? And people, they don't learn, man. How much place do you need to sleep? Huh? You need a mansion here, a mansion there, a mansion. They must be very busy trying to sleep in each one of these. I heard there was a person in Russia, what's her name? Katerina, a palace, 1,000 bedrooms. She must be busy at night. Huh? Now they have palace all about. I have a palace here, palace there. People with like Jeff Bezos and so. All this money, they don't know what to do with it. They think the more place they have to sleep, they're getting better sleep. Huh? And they're racing each other about the length of their yacht. They have to have helicopter pads. Not one, but two. Maybe the girlfriend go on one and she go on the other one. I don't know. Then they want submarine on it also. I asked that guy one time a donation for my ashram. He said, "You don't give donation." I don't involve in charity work. So naturally, you live in an age where you can experience all of this. From the worst poverty to the highest wealth and so on, pleasure. Still there is no fullness in them. So that restlessness is in you. To be born as a human being is a great blessing. You should appreciate it. If you appreciate this human birth, you're not going to waste a moment of it in nonsense, man. Huh? Useless living and thinking. Then when that restlessness comes in you, that there must be more, then you start to seek knowledge, higher knowledge. Then you say you're twice blessed. Some people go through this whole life being restless. People just come here, they think that this is too basic knowledge. You got to go university now. And then the professor talking, they don't understand what the hell he's talking about. They haven't covered the basic foundation that 1 + 1 = 2. You understand? But they want to go university to learn calculus. Does that make sense? So you say you're twice blessed to reach that state of restlessness, to want to know there must be something better than this basic knowledge. Is there a problem? Huh?
Your voice a little
Huh?
Your voice a little more up.
My voice a little more.
Yeah.
Are you hearing now? I could speak like a preacher, you know.
Put the microphone there.
So when you meet your guru, somebody that could guide you with higher knowledge, you say you're thrice blessed. That restlessness is not there anymore. Or else you develop this habit, and you really don't know when you meet your guru, so you go guru shopping. Maybe the other one has a longer beard than him. When I enter the ashram, that's many people just pass through guru shopping. Just like how you think your neighbor over there is better than you. The grass is greener over there. And the basic problem is people don't even know what they want, but they're searching. You hear a story? This place here was a garage, and I had my tool shed. One day I was looking for a tool, looking. This boy came and he's frantically searching, man. So I was interested. What are you looking for? I don't know. I see you're searching, so I'm searching. So some people, they don't know what they're looking for. They hear of a guru, they're searching for a guru. And you know, those same people today, 50 years after, they're still searching, window shopping for guru. So when you know you meet your guru, you're thrice blessed, man. You know now that to reach life's fullness, fulfillment, I have no anxiety about it. Some people they have the intelligence, they have this human body, they have all the basic needs to survive and all of that. They don't use it because their readiness is not there. This one bhakta, devotee of God, when she meets her guru, he just burst out into poetry. Many lifetimes I searched for a preceptor. How many lifetimes? Now I find my guru. I have no anxiety of reaching the other shore. My guru has given me a treasure. This treasure, the more I use it, the more it increases in value. I have no anxiety that thieves can steal it. Can you imagine a treasure like that? This is what the guru gave you in the form of your mantra, initiation. Think about it. You have a big diamond, ruby, whatever. The bigger it is, what happens? The more anxiety you have. You try to find the safest vault to put it in. From then on, you don't see it. Where is the pleasure? Just in your mind, my brain, I have a big diamond. Where is it? It's some vault in Swiss bank or somewhere. And you don't even want to use it. You don't even want to bring it and have some joy or experience. But this treasure that your Guru has given you, the more I use it, the more it increases in value. You know how much treasure I have here? I don't try to keep it in a vault. You understand? The most precious treasure I have. I invite you to come and take as much as you want, man, or can. Have you ever met somebody like that? Bring all their treasure in front of them and say, come, take as much as you want, or as much as you can. That's what I do every day. But you're conditioned in such a way that you place value on something that is useless, not important. And the thing that is so important that will transform your life, not only in this embodiment, but future embodiments, and continue to elevate you until you reach enlightenment, life's real purpose. So you're on a path that will help you to appreciate this human birth, this power to think, to rationalize, to discriminate, and to be aware of yourself, who you are, where you are, what level, and so on. To be aware. To be aware of this world in relationship to you and your evolution. This is what, as a human being, you're endowed with. That's what makes you different from the animals. But if you don't use it properly, it's a tragedy, a waste. So first, appreciate this human birth. Waste it with idle gossiping nonsense. Use it for the right purpose. This human birth is very precious. In fact, that's the hardest thing for the yogi or the guru or the saint to wake you up to appreciate this human birth. If you don't, you're wasting it. The moment you wake up to understand how precious it is, you're not going to waste any moment. Because you come only with a return ticket. How long you're going to stay here. You want to stay here in misery and darkness and dullness. You want to stay here that amount of time. You die at 50 and they bury you at 70. You're using it to pile up all kind of garbage in your personality. You understand? If you understand and appreciate how precious it is, every moment you will make sure that you're using it rightly, profitably, wisely. Because for sure you're moving towards that state where your prarabdha is coming to an end. Every second that is ticking, your life is ticking away. What are you using it for? Smoking pot, snorting coke, drinking tequila. So to wake you up to that understanding is very difficult. The moment you wake up to understand that this human birth is very precious, your life will not be the same anymore. You're not wasted bickering over nonsense. You said this, you said that, that one didn't say this. What does it matter, man? Do what you come here to do. This human birth. How much more what you come here in this ashram to do, to elevate yourself, improve yourself. Elevate your consciousness. It's such a tragic thing, man. People come here, they experience some elevation. Don't appreciate it, they slide right back. What do? They're going to try some other religion. This one, yeah, maybe the other one is better. Especially if they belong bad karma, they're not using it for the right purpose. They build up all this bad, negative karma. They think that if they change the religion, they go to something else. You don't have to worry about that karma. Karma is a Hindu thing. I become a Buddhist or a Muslim, and so that part of it is negated. It doesn't work like that. Whatever you do in thoughts, words, and deeds, that is what you'll go with. Not all this money and this property and this relations and that relations. None of that will go with you. Only your karma. My guru used to put it so simple, man. Harijit, thinking good, doing good, getting good. You can't want it simpler than that. Thinking good. You have to think good before you do good. You can't do good and think bad. So think good. And you'll do good, you'll get good. Did Jesus taught the law of karma? You didn't know Jesus taught the law of karma? Narayani, you know that? Yeah. What did he say? As you sow, so shall you reap. You cannot want to sow corn and reap wheat. Is that clear enough? As you sow, so shall you reap. Whatever you sow, you have to reap it. Nobody will reap it for you. I have all these mango trees and fruit trees here I planted. Anybody could come and reap it, man. Not your karma. Only you have to reap it. That's why you have to embody life after life, driven by your karma, which is in the form of vasanas, your nature. As you sow, so shall you reap. And you can't escape it. It doesn't matter which country you go to or which embodiment. It is the karma that will determine what kind of embodiment you'll have, where you'll born, how you'll born, when you'll born, and so on. Karma is the law of cause and effect. It is the law of the universe. The whole universe is based on this law of cause and effect. You understand? So we have prarabdha karma, sanchita karma, agami karma. And you can't escape it. It goes with you wherever you go. Yeah, some people like that, creating so much bad karma, man. And then they think, oh, I become Buddhist now. Buddha bless you. It doesn't happen like that. You have to deal with it. You create it. So live your life with awareness. This human birth, live it with awareness. Be aware of where you are, where you're going. So be aware. Don't try to pile up more sin. Stealing, be a thief. Not only stealing material things, knowledge, all of that, you steal it, you don't have appreciation, you don't give credit for it, and so on. What are you doing with your conscience? You have to live with it. Non-lying, non-stealing, non-covetousness. Be truthful, be honest, be sincere, be straightforward. It's the very foundation, the preliminary to all religion, all sensible living, divine life, or if you're just living an animal life, even worse than animals. Be loving, be kind, be truthful. The first injunction in yoga is truthfulness. Be truthful. You try to circumvent it, you can't avoid the effect of it, man. So I'm happy that you guys are learning so fast, so quickly. Oh, it's amazing. 2 days now, you don't even look at the chant book. You practice, you believe in yourself, your abilities. Why? Because I told you so. I inspired you to believe in yourself. Clear away all the doubts. Put it aside. You're the immortal self, immortal Atma. Your divinity is who you are. Adorable Lord of mercy and love, Salutations and prostrations unto thee. Thou art omnipresent, omnipotent, omniscient. Thou art Satchidananda. Thou art existence, knowledge and bliss absolute. Thou art the indweller of all beings. Grant us an understanding heart, equal vision, balanced mind, faith, devotion and wisdom. Grant us inner spiritual strength to resist temptations and control the mind. Free us from egoism, lust, anger, greed, hatred and jealousy. Fill our hearts with divine virtues. Let us behold thee in all these names and forms. Let us serve thee in all these names and forms. Let us ever remember thee. Let us ever sing thy glory. Let thy name be on our lips. Let us abide in thee forever. Guru Satguru Shivananda Maharaj ki Jai. All devotees ki Jai. Om Shanti.